With the Quarantine Podcast.
Quarantine Podcast. Featuring David Rockman.
We're back. We've got Davey back for our special ISO edition.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm here.
And just for everyone complaining, lockdown laws got eased last night at midnight, so we can have 5 people together.
Yeah, stop complaining.
Yeah.
Please. Sick of hearing it.
Speaking of which, let's get straight into this because our audience has been excited. Davey, what have you done during the apocalypse?
Oh, I've had a great time. Everyone's been like having fucking problems with like isolation and shit. Oh, God. The amount of times I've used the excuse coronavirus just to not do things, it's been fucking amazing. Like even before it was like bad, I was like, can't go outside. Virus out there.
Yeah. Nice.
Awesome.
That doesn't really explain what you have done though.
No, that does. I've just been inside avoiding doing other things. That's straight up it.
Which I think is fucking most people, to be honest.
Like, you
Everyone's
know,
scared.
you get all these people like posting on fucking Instagram and stuff being like, I'm learning a language. One of my friends is like, I'm doing an accountant's course. Fuck you, Beck. Fuck off. And like doing all this stuff, like improving their lives, or like I'm homeschooling my kids. It's like I've worn the same underpants for 3 days. I haven't gone outside, and I've drank half a slab. Like, life goals.
Yeah. But you're living it up. At what other point would we be able to behave this way and get away with it? So
Yeah,
freely?
right? This was a taste for like, I could be unemployed.
Yeah.
I could get the doll. I could
do
that.
I always said that like this is a good thing for like so many reasons. Obviously the obvious ones of people like reconnecting in different ways using technology that they didn't know existed and stuff like that. I always think that sort of stuff's really like pretty cool. And then the whole like businesses that suck at like being digital and being online and stuff like it forced so many businesses to fucking jump out of their comfort zones and like, oh shit, we got to deliver now. All right, let's figure out how we need to move ourselves online so that people can buy our product still and we don't shut down. So
the digital pivot, as they're referring to it as.
Yeah, I've been wondering whether companies are going to like, now they've realized that they can run a business without having office space. Are businesses going to like take up that model?
I think so.
I think that it opens a lot of doors in that because it's like now that you've seen this become possible, like before this, if you were to go to someone, hey man, imagine everyone in the world doesn't leave their house, there's no travel, you're always on the internet, there's going to be virtual fucking parties and shit. You'd be like, that's going to happen in like 20 years.
Yeah, it seems like
the fact that we've now seen it, I think people are like, whoa, this is possible. Like we've seen it.
Actually, they say virtual parties. I was imagining like a bunch of dudes in like VR kits, like just doing this in a dark room. But no,
I legit had through Zoom.
Yeah, I had a virtual party. Like, we played trivia and got drunk.
Yep. I had a catch up with the Spin Set boys and whoever else wanted to join where Travi just put on like old videos of us like on YouTube and he just like did it as a stream and anyone that wanted to like jump on, we posted it on Twitter, like anyone that wants to watch old Spin Set videos, you can join us. And there was all of us just sitting there like chatting over Zoom.
That's
while
cool.
Watching the fucking stream.
That's fun. Yeah.
Drinking wine.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
Look at
and
you.
then there's been some good cases of kids who are having online schooling. They put like their classroom link, Zoom link and password on like Twitter, and their classroom will just get bombed with the fucking net.
That's such a good idea.
Or like Reddit forums and shit. Just putting their classes.
It's so like, it would be so bizarre, especially for primary school kids. Like high school kids can deal with it because they know.
Dude, if you're
maybe
in
young high school kids.
If you're in high school, there is no way in hell you're going to a online class.
I mean,
like, you just wouldn't attend. They
fucking tick you off.
Yeah, the attendance.
Yeah, but you just log into your computer. There's so many ways out of this, is what I'm saying. You just log in your computer. You can set a virtual background, take a photo of yourself, set it as the screen, and they're looking at a screen of 20 kids. They've got no idea.
Then they're like, Ben?
Yeah.
Ben?
My audio is glitching out.
There are programs.
And you're just sitting there going like this.
You can record yourself and put it on a loop so you're like moving and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I've seen that done. But like, you know, my mom, she's a lecturer at Melbourne Uni and she did a Zoom thing and they're not fucking doing it with passwords or any shit. So they just had some fucking dude from the internet come and just have hardcore gay porn just turn up in like the Zoom thing. And mum was like, that's what the fuck? Like, how did this happen? She thought she'd been like hacked by Anonymous, and I was like, no, you just got no fucking password on this shit.
Yeah, that's the funny thing.
You're giving 10 people on the internet.
Yeah,
talking.
you're just like, welcome to the internet. Like,
Yeah, like giving people, like, putting them in charge of shit they don't know how to control.
yeah. So I
So
I
good.
like had to teach my like 50-something-year-old
Yeah,
mum
totally.
like how to live stream, because she had to live stream some classes, and I couldn't use the word live stream because if I said live stream, she's like, well, we're not going that far, because in her mind she's imagining what I did, which is like I had a set and like multiple
Yeah, that's
computers
like live.
running
Yeah.
and like multiple cameras and lights and the whole fucking thing. And she's like, oh, I don't need that. I just need like my face. And I'm like, it's the same shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the name of it.
That's
what
just
you're
what
trying
you're
to do
at.
is called a live stream.
Yeah. And she was like, it's just with this. And I was like, oh God. So I had to teach her how to use OBS.
Yeah.
Wow, you did good.
Yeah, and I had to like, and I got my microphones and
Yeah.
like hooked her up, so she had like the desk fucking stand thing as well. So all of her students were
She
like,
would've looked
wow, like
legit,
you're
yeah.
like you're into this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good as. What about for I guess we can touch on music for a little bit, even though Davey's here and we should talk about Davey stuff. What do we
apocalypse.
reckon? Like, I've seen so much like drop off in action in the music scene. And like there's been a jump on like live stream, but how easy is that? And anyone can fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like, but I've seen just a drop off in like people's attitudes to music. They've been like, oh man, no one's listening at the moment. No one's listening because all of you think that way.
Yeah, I kind of disagree. I think at the start there was this sense of what's going to happen. And I think at the start some creatives like kind of went in their shell and they're like, I didn't feel like songwriting. I think for the first week or so. In the last kind of fortnight, I think I've heard fucking so many dudes come through here just go, man, I've just got so much tunes. Like
Yeah.
2021 is just going to be full of music getting released.
Yeah.
And so now
if
I'm
they have
thinking
been
that.
doing like the recording side of things, but what I was referring to is the online stuff. Like the online presence of most musicians is kind of non-existent right now, apart from live streams. I don't know. I just haven't
Yeah.
seen it that much.
And I think it's I think it's definitely people have shifted to it. They've seen that it's maybe a weakness of theirs. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I couldn't say that there's a lack of bands on the internet.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't know. I haven't seen anything super exciting in a while.
Travis Scott
there's,
did the
like-
fucking concert in Fortnite. That was big.
yeah.
That just it hurts me a little. It just hurts inside, you know? How does that not hurt you? Just like, oh, come on, man. Fortnite, really?
I don't play Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't know.
So to me, I'm just like, wow, an artist just fucking threw a concert in a game and had like 15 million people watch him during a lockdown.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's impressive. Something that he couldn't have done on a stage.
And I mean, his bank account probably definitely thanked him. That's for sure.
Yeah. Even if you charge like I saw someone saying about like Erykah Badu, like she's been doing a thing like every Friday where the first one was like $1, the second one was $2, the third one was $3. And it's like she's getting better with all the production each week. So she's adding new things, adding new like parts to the
That's
new
cool.
segments sort of thing. So every time she's adding something better, which is making people want to tune in if you're a fan of her or whatever.
That's cool.
You're happy to pay $1 a week, $2 a week, $3 a week. And even if that keeps climbing to like $10 a week and you like a big fan of hers, you'll probably pay
You
it.
do it for a couple of weeks, see what's there.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've
Yeah.
seen a few like,
Didn't you start your OnlyFans, Davey?
yeah, just photos close up of my butthole. Yet to get my first follower, but I'm remaining hopeful.
It could be just you reading like slam poetry naked or something. Like it doesn't have to be
Oh, I
a
do that for free.
striptease. Yeah, but now you can make money off it.
That's my relaxing time. No, the fucking OnlyFans thing I've found hilarious, which is like the transformation of like all of the natural progression of Instagram. You know what I mean? Like it's finally happened where like it was all about who could be like sexier, who could Photoshop their like tits bigger, and eventually it's just like who can get the most naked.
Yeah, natural progression.
Natural progression.
Shit, I'm not making money on Instagram anymore.
Yeah.
But again, it's like innovation.
Innovation.
fucking-
Or it always ends up in porn.
But for those people, why the fuck not? If that's what they're into and they can make money off it. Like,
if you
fuck
can
yeah.
make money off people giving you fucking money to show them your tits, do that. That is, just do that. What the fuck? Why isn't... If I could do that,
There's
I would do
integrity.
that. Fucking tech. What are you talking about? What the shit? Nah. Do it. Fucking do it.
Yeah, look, if someone would pay me to walk around without a shirt on,
Yeah, right?
I mean, I do that all the time.
I fucking keep getting fined every time I take my pants off.
Yeah, that's because you're out of school.
But like, I don't know. There's a whole world there.
I still find it impressive that somehow people are paying for porn.
Right?
Yeah, that's...
Like,
That
aren't you
is
just like,
interesting.
I could pull out my credit card and pay for... What if you just type in
Yeah.
go to a different website
Yeah.
and I'm sure you'll get it for free.
You'll get
it for free.
probably get what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Like, chances are high that you'll get what you're looking for.
Or you'll get something pretty
Yeah.
close.
Pretty close.
Well, you know, I've finished Pornhub though.
Finished.
Clocked it.
I've clocked it. I've finished Pornhub. That's basically all I've been doing.
Imagine.
All levels.
Imagine how many videos would there be on there?
Oh, I can tell you.
How long would it take you to watch
imagine how
every
much
video?
space, how much digital space
Data,
is
yeah.
taken up
Fucking
on the
hell.
internet by porn.
I saw like one of those internet fucking...
That would be a huge number.
One of those
ridiculous.
internet rumors is there's like a yottabyte or whatever of new video put up fucking every day, which is like more than a year. It's like more than like several years worth
Oh,
of
yeah,
content.
it's
Every day is put
crazy.
up.
How much can it get to?
Yeah.
It's insane to think about how much data can be possibly used.
But then you think, well, like, what is data?
Sand.
But it's not. It's not sand. Data is not sand, Stu. Like it's digital air.
Hey,
Humans have
I don't know.
just...
Is it or is it not?
Imagine if digital data took up like a physical space.
Oh, the world would be full.
Yeah.
Ages ago. Ages ago.
The humans have just tricked sand into thinking for us by putting lightning inside of it.
What does it mean?
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Not wrong. Oh, that's gold.
Yeah.
Davey's back for everyone
Yeah.
who just joined us.
Davey, what has it been like since you've not been here?
Yeah.
What have you enjoyed?
What's
what have
it
you
like
missed?
on the outside?
Wait, what's changed here?
No. What have you enjoyed and what have you missed since not being here? Everyone asks about you, by the way.
Really?
Everyone's
I
like,
told
"Where's
you.
Davey?"
Our Instagram.
Some of
the
them-
people like you, Davey. They wanted to see you eat food.
Are some of them women? Or men? Kind of taking any bets right now.
I'm sure they are.
I've lost a bit of weight. I don't eat so many dumplings because I was like, I'm gonna get healthy and vegetarian for a bit, and then it's not worth it.
No.
Just going back to the dumplings. It's not fucking worth
Yeah.
it. Stop drinking for 3 days. That was difficult. That was a difficult time.
3 days.
3 whole days. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Wow.
I'm like not binge drinking anymore because I'm like not going to fucking parties with my friends anymore. But I haven't. My alcohol intake has not changed. It's just now spread out over the
I've
week.
just shifted to prolonged
I-
constant
Correct,
drinking.
because it's not like, oh, I better wait until I get there. Now it's
Yeah.
like, I got nowhere to go. Let's start.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock on fucking Wednesday. I mean, it's raining outside. I can't go dig that hole that I was planning on digging.
Yeah, may as well have a couple of
May
tins.
as well have like my housemates. They like one of them works in like the lounge room and one of them works in their like bedroom. That's their like offices like during this time.
Davey.
So it's just me. There's only the two. There's the kitchen and there's my bedroom.
They're
So
on Zoom
I'm just
calls. You see Davey walking past fucking shit face.
yeah, and then by like you start drinking at 10, like like before you know it, you've had 6 fucking beers. It's 1 o'clock. Then you just want to hang out with your friends, and like your friends,
They got work to
they're
do.
in the middle of a fucking Zoom call about some bridge because he's an engineer, dickhead. And then so you go in there and you're like, hey man, do you want to hang out? And he's like, that was super uncool, dude. You can't walk in half naked while I'm on a Zoom call with my boss. And I'm like, well, fucking Put a sign up or something.
Yeah, that can't be assumed
The
knowledge.
costs of living in a share house.
I know, right? Especially when,
Yeah.
it's his fault for allowing me in.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
But that does sound like you've had a fun time out there.
It has been good. I didn't know Dan Murphy's put a limit to how many slabs you're allowed to buy at one time. Found that out the hard way, which, man, they make you put them back. That was
really?
yeah. They don't take them off you. They go put them back, and that's a long march.
hurt.
That's a walk of
That hurt.
shame.
That's a walk of shame right
Would
there.
have just left him right in the counter. No, you don't pay me.
Yeah, correct.
Do your
what,
job.
What will you do? You'll
Yeah.
still want my money. You'll still.
Nah.
I'll still pay for these slabs that
I don't want to
that I
fucking anger the Dan Murphy's goblins though.
The gatekeepers to the happy juice.
Yeah, the gatekeepers to the happy juice. So yeah.
Halt!
And then I
You
ran
may
out of
not
those
pass.
slabs, and then I was 3 days before I could go back to Dan Murphy's and get more. And I was like, maybe I'll just be sober for a bit. And so I just raw dogged life for a little while there. Man, do you know there are people out here just raw dogging life every fucking day? Holy shit! Fuck that.
Why was it bad?
Just what the fuck do people do at night?
What do you do?
Drink
Yeah,
and sit.
they just do that without the drinking bit.
Yeah, man. Did you know that you can still be embarrassed about shit you did in fourth, like grade 4? You can still be embarrassed by that now if you don't drink. So you drink and then you're not embarrassed by that fourth grade shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my
That's
God.
news to me.
This is some amazing stuff.
Yep.
Well,
And what did you miss, Davey? What did you miss when you walked through these sacred hallways just a few moments ago? What filled your veins?
I don't know. I miss like the events. I enjoyed like setting those up and having people come and stuff.
We haven't had them, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Global lockdown.
And I miss. I don't know. There's always something like going on. It's always like some little fucking thing you can kind of stick your head in to be like, oh yeah, that sounds like music.
And for you, it's like, I don't belong here.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've got no reason to be in any room.
You guys doing any slam poetry in here?
Can I do a reading
You
from
guys
the Bible?
you guys doing readings?
I downloaded the Bible as an audiobook. As I'm like, I'm going to
Jesus.
listen to the Bible just to see what all the fucking fuss is about. I got through about an hour's worth before I was like, this is why no one reads the fucking Bible. It's because it's the most boring shit I've ever fucking
yeah.
How many hours is it?
like 20 something.
Yeah.
And that's only like,
Yeah, there's
this
like-
is like the
there's like
abridged. It's
over
the
a
good book. It's not like even the fucking real one.
Yeah, there's definitely over 1,000 pages in that book.
It's fucked. But yeah, anyway. So anyway, there's no reason for me to be in any of rooms in this fucking building. So by that logic, I can just be in any of them. You know what I mean?
If you don't belong in any, you can be in any.
I can be in any because it's not like I need to be in another room more than this one. So I may as well
Does
just
that
stay
mean
here.
if you aren't a doctor or a nurse or anyone, you can be
also a
in
doctor.
any room in a hospital?
Well, no, I mean like a doctor needs to be in the rooms where the doctors need to be in. If you're like just some guy, it made sense in my head.
I like it.
Hospitals are different. You can't just be in any room in a hospital.
Yeah, they don't let you do that, Stu.
No,
Hey.
especially not now.
Yeah, nice. Any holidays planned? To some crazy fucking.
Well, I didn't get my fucking
Any
apocalypse.
holidays planned?
Yeah, dude, I'm
the one
flying
that he was
out.
talking about, like, is
It is a worldwide lockdown, Stu. We've just gotten out of social isolation for the first time in 7 weeks.
hey, you never know. You might be planning something.
You might have a little something in the works.
I am going on holiday actually. Yeah.
Fuck off, you are.
So, well, the coronavirus didn't scratch my apocalypse itch. So I'm putting like shit on my car and I'm driving across the desert. But at the end of the year, that's gonna be good. Because I mean,
what purpose?
Which desert?
the one in this country,
It's a few.
just straight across the middle.
And what's the point?
Because fucking Mad Max didn't happen. So now I gotta go make my own Mad Max. Like, not
Alone?
joking. That's
Alone?
Oh, whoever will come. Someone will come,
I
surely.
come?
Yeah, you can come. What if I can
Yeah,
come?
nice. I'm going. I'm taking some annual leave at the end of the year.
I'm taking a swag.
Going apocalypse hunting.
I mean, I couldn't find someone to let me borrow their, like, blue healer. So maybe we can dress you up like a blue healer, huh?
Well, this trip just got weird.
It's like the movie, you know, whatever.
I've never seen the movie.
You've never seen Mad Max?
Nope.
Fucking missing
I've seen
out,
the
dude.
second one, the newer one. I haven't seen the original.
There's 4.
All right.
Which
well,
is the
I saw
best?
the newest one.
Which one should I start with?
Fury
if I was
Road's
gonna-
probably the best one, but the first one's fucking
That
dope.
is not a number between 1 and 4.
That is the 4th one. That's the newest one, is Fury Road. But the first one's probably the best. The second one's pretty good. The third one,
Hold on. You said start with the 4th one, but the first one's the best. But the second one's pretty good.
yeah,
the
but
third
there's one where like it's fucking terrible. Like it just makes no sense. There's a Thunderdome and shit. It's
So which one do I start with if I wanted to
the
just
first one.
tip my toe
The
in?
first one was like good because it's like super.
Isn't it super old?
Yeah,
Like
it was
the
made in like
80s?
fucking like the 80s or even the 70s. I think I don't even know, but
It's crazy to
real
think that
early Mel
Australia was
Gibson.
around back
really
then.
early Mel Gibson. Plus, like they fucking had like no budget. It was basically an
Yeah,
indie
yeah,
film.
yeah,
They fucking
yeah.
paid the bikers in it are Hell's Angels that they
Yeah,
paid
yeah,
with a slab
yeah.
of a beer each.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Good. I'd do that. I'd be in a movie.
Be in the Hells Angels.
I'd be
You
in a
would
movie
join the
for a
Hells
slap.
Angels. You
Oh,
would
yeah.
join the international crime group, the Hells Angels, Stu.
Would not do that.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
Not affiliated with any.
Right, so you're going on a some sort of bachelor's Mad Max trip, I take it.
I don't know. Beck said that she was going to come, but now she's like, I'm doing an accounting course. I don't even think I like her anymore.
Yeah, fair. I was an accountant who's just calling me now. I mean, I'm not answering that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck accountants, man.
Nice.
Yeah, and that brings me up to I don't know. I've been building shit. That's basically what I do.
Yeah, what have you created? I feel like you put some funny things into the world.
I cut up my bed to make it into planting.
Did you make your car bed?
Oh
sleeping in
yeah.
bed with my
no,
wife.
I fucking got the steel to do that, and then fucking Maddie cracked the shits. But now I've broken up with Maddie. I can fucking make a car bed.
Yeah, you
she was
can.
very unhappy because I got new wheels on my fucking car, and I was like, wheels? Straight away when I got the steel, and I was like, steel,
Oh,
new
what, you're
bed.
gonna put like the big mud tires
full
from your
wheels,
truck
man. Car bed, like not fucking stupid car bed, like legit
not like-
queen size car
Not
bed.
like
Car
a
bed.
bed that looks like a car. It's a car that is a bed.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
it's just basically a bed frame on wheels that kind of looks like a car.
Yeah,
I'm not,
no.
I'm not getting an engine.
No,
although
you need the whole chassis. You need the whole.
I do have a motorcycle engine, not doing anything right now. So
motorized bed.
like,
bed on
just
wheels.
around like the room.
I mean, I'm in such a small room now.
He like puts the gas on, crashes through the wall.
Backs
like,
up.
fuck.
It's only 250 cc. It's responsible.
Yeah, so what have you built?
Well, I've been doing that fucking renovation for my like family. My family like were like, oh yeah, build this fucking house, and I've been doing that. And then Corona happened, and then drinking happened.
And there goes 2020.
And now we're here. Like, I don't know. I cut up my old bed and I used that to make planter boxes. I've like been doing shit in the backyard. I fixed the fucking roof. So I moved into a new place.
What do you sleep in?
I moved into the new place and it's like super fucking old and it's falling apart. And like on my like first week, I was like when that huge rainstorms came through, and like the fucking roof just like gave way and just started like on my face. Like the house just like coomed a bit on my face while I was in bed.
What?
And like my bedroom's so small right now that I can't put my queen bed like anywhere else. Like it doesn't fucking fit. And so I had to like flip the queen bed up on the thing, put a bucket down, and then I go up on the fucking roof and I had to fix the fucking roof.
That sounds fun.
What, in the middle of the night?
Oh no! Like the next morning, I just fucking slept on the floor, just cuddling a
Didn't go
bucket.
to the couch.
No, because that's like, oh, it's a small house, and now there's a mouse, and they're all like, and just
Actually,
man,
we used to have mice at this old shit house I lived in SA. We used to live in this farmhouse. There was like 10 electricians, and we'd all live in this house, and it was a shithole. Like it was off the grid. It had like it was an old farmhouse. It was abandoned. Like there was no one within like 5 or 6 Ks. No garbage trucks, so we'd have to burn off our shit in the backyard. Like if it rained, lights went out. Like it was a shithole.
That's terrible.
But we had fucking a huge mice infestation there for a bit, and so we played around with different ways to catch them. So I've got some good
yeah.
insights.
What's
in
the
this.
good? Give us a good point. It's
Okay.
just one, and
So good one.
It's pretty adorable.
For all you listeners at home,
Yeah,
tune in
these
now.
are good ones. So
Here's
you
a
get
life
a
hack.
never fail tub. Okay, you know those never fail water ones.
Oh, yeah.
Cut the top off it, and then you flip it around and put it back in itself. So it's like it funnels into the bottom of the never fail.
Sounds
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're making a huge gravity bomb.
No, flip it around. And then you spray that with like canola oil.
Yeah.
And then they can smell it. They jump on it and it's all slippy and they slip into the never fail thing and then they're trapped in there.
Oh, yeah,
and then you catch them safe and you can release them. Another way that does not catch them safe and has a much less strike rate but more casualties is you get a power cord and you cut it and you get the active and the neutral and you put them in like a bit of peanut butter. And so they're just not touching. And then when the mouse bites on the peanut butter, if he grabs both sides of it,
Fucking hell.
he fries.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some cruel and unusual punishment right there.
We
Holy
never
shit.
tried that. We just caught him safe.
Okay, yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
never tried that. Never
Yeah.
extensively tried that.
We looked into it, but then we decided against it.
Yeah, correct. House full of electricians, we
We knew
Common
it was
sense.
responsible. Yeah.
Common sense prevailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Responsible. Yeah.
Don't let the electricity out of the cord.
Yeah, nice. So what's on for the rest of the year post Corones?
Still this fucking house, and I don't know. Like seriously, I don't have a plan.
Building me a table.
Oh yeah, I've got it. Like, man, so many fucking people. Like, you're got a legitimate project. So many people coming to me with like stuff like, oh yeah, man, like I need something this, and it needs to be X and do Y, and it's like, okay, like come to me and be like, I need a couch or I need a table, or don't come to me with like, I want something that will bring Becky back. It's like, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? A lot of people have no idea what they want. They just want stuff.
Something. Yeah.
They want
yeah.
something.
Yeah, they can't go outside. So they're like, I've done all the online shopping. Now I need something to be surprised about.
I need
Yeah.
to build
And
something.
you can do it
And
for me.
because I can't build anything, it's called someone who can.
Or like they think that because I can weld that like I can fucking build them
You're
a
a
car.
magician, yeah.
It's like, no, that's not how that fucking works.
Yeah, right.
You don't weld to
I
build
can build them a
cars?
car bed.
You ask for a car. I got
That might be your new business.
yeah.
I legit think there's fucking money in that. Are you kidding? It's like a fucking adult sized car bed with actual wheels.
I reckon you're actually onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Yep.
For car lovers and nerds.
Yep.
Well, it's fucking
And basically,
hilarious. It's just
anyone
legitimately
who's-
funny.
Any guy who's single
Self-sabotaging.
who doesn't have to justify why he spent
I
$7,000
literally
on a
don't
car bed.
understand why. I mean, I get. Hold on before I say this.
No, just say it. Then we'll.
I
then we'll
don't
think.
get why.
Let's attract
Because
them
everyone's
up and
like,
say
oh, like, because you're single, or because, like, you know, oh, yeah, like, 'cause people that don't want to fuck girls. And it's like, if you're a girl, you come back to I'm seeing it now. No, that makes sense. I wouldn't have sex with someone if that. Actually, yes, I would.
Nah, see, yeah, I probably would.
If you fucking came home and the guy has a fucking car bed and.
What if
I mean,
it was like a
depends how
Porsche?
seriously
What if it was
you
like
take
a Porsche car bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's aspects to this that's impressive.
Yeah,
Whether
you'd
the
be like-
overall picture is that impressive. I
It's
don't
kind of
know.
like, because I was like, because you can do the whole, it's a joke. Like, I built a car bed for a laugh.
You're like, oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
But you still have to sleep with it, right? Like, this is your bed.
And also the amount of hours that went into this joke
And I was
make
like-
it weirdly fucked up.
You go, that's it. That's the extent of it.
I was like,
And then once someone's seen it, they might be surprised the second time. They'll go, oh, I forgot you had that. And that's really it.
That's like, because I was thinking like, oh, like you'll see it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's funny, but it's still your bed.
exactly. Yeah.
It's a long way to go for like a very mediocre joke, and that is literally could be written on my tombstone. But a long way to go for a mediocre joke.
Oh my God. I can't believe that. That summarizes it. That's the perfect
But
summary.
would you, if you ever like, this might come as a surprise.
Like that's what they said about your parents having you. Oh shit.
So like,
Wow.
I don't. This might come as a surprise, but I don't know how
not a
women
doctor.
think, right? So if you have already gone to the effort to like get an Uber back to someone's house, and then he's got a car bed, right? I think it's funnier if you've bought it. If you've made it, it's kind of psychotic. But if you've bought it, you've been like, oh, I'm rich, and it's funny. Like I get that. But if it's like I spent, a good fucking 200 hours welding this
market
together.
is there? How much would it cost? Let's kind of
Probably like-
let's crunch some numbers here.
Probably like $200 of steel and 4 car wheels. And a mattress.
But I'm picturing something legit.
Yeah, no, like a
Oh
car.
no, this is legit.
Yeah.
No, it looks
Oh,
like
do
a
you
car.
want it to like look like an actual recognizable
Yeah.
with
car?
a mattress instead of the interior.
Yeah.
So you can go to Wreckers and you can.
Cut the top half of a car off.
No, you just get the you would build a frame.
Done.
And you would literally just get the panels, just the outer panels, and
Yeah.
you just tack them on the side. That's not like to get it looking fucking legit and still be a reasonable
Okay,
size.
hang on. So that means that you were thinking that someone would laugh at 4 wheels and a base. That's it.
No, that is a grill.
But that's what you were thinking of before. We were thinking of like a fucking Porsche looking thing.
No,
with a bed.
No, because he has
You
to
were
be,
thinking 4 wheels.
I'm thinking 4 wheels and then
And
like
a
a
mattress.
grill, and I was gonna like put.
What
like,
I'm picturing now in my head that he was going to build if left alone is if you a rectangle of steel, 2 on top, so you've got a steel cage with 4 wheels next to it, and then just a car grill at the front.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's spot on.
Nice.
Don't worry, you've also forgotten about
It's
the
like-
the side mirrors, the blinkers, and the headlights.
Oh,
But then
yeah,
you
of
could
course.
then you could do like a Jeep.
Yeah,
You could do
That
like
would
a
be
big
cool.
fuck off
I'm
Jeep.
imagining like a 4-wheel drive one.
You could get it on hydraulics, bro. Bags.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's now getting into
Yeah, you have the
engineering.
controller thing in your bed.
But you rock up to that. I think it's funny.
Well, let's flip it around. What would happen if you got an Uber back to a chick's house
Yeah.
and she had built like a Cinderella fairy bunk bed? Would you be like, wow, this is
it
awesome?
a queen size Cinderella
Yeah.
bunk bed?
Yep.
I would immediately propose to that woman.
Well, there you go. Then I say go for it, dude.
Because that's the whole thing. People are like, girls won't fuck you. It's like, but I'm
No,
looking.
but you're looking
I'm
for the
looking for
right
the girl
one.
that would
Yeah,
fuck me
yeah,
in that
yeah,
bed.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
want to qualify them through something that's not you.
Correct.
If you
Yeah.
qualify them through the car bed,
Yeah.
It
see?
actually helps because if they rock up and they go, "That's fucking stupid," you go, "Get out."
yeah, I actually
Yeah.
don't want you.
Yeah, leave me alone.
But if they rock up and they're like, wow,
I'm
let's
wet.
jam.
I am dripping wet.
Yeah, then you're like, well, we could be on here.
Wait until you see my actual car where I got the wheels
Where I
from.
sleep. Where I got the wheels from.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a lift home. Not gonna happen.
I turned my other bed frame into the wheels for that.
My other's just gonna get a shirt. My other car's a bed.
Brilliant.
See,
Merchandising opportunities.
I actually think there's money in this, you know? If you saw this pretty well designed, still functions as a bed, doesn't take up as much room as a car,
Doesn't function as a car.
doesn't function as a car,
Big asterisk.
and you could order it to your house,
Is not a car.
and it's like a legitimate car bed.
Yeah.
And would you fucking consider that? I mean, probably not, but there'd be people out there that would think that's fucking hilarious and buy
Yeah,
that shit.
100%.
So, yeah, there you go. That's what I'm doing for the rest of 2020. We've
Yeah,
we've
nice.
discovered it.
Look at this. This is basically a business incubator.
Absolutely.
Now,
Now I feel like we need to pick apart other made up things in sitcoms that can't exist
And turn them into-
reality.
Well, I told Davey on our great scheme about borrowing the trailer from Bunnings.
Oh,
To
the
do-
best.
to
So
do-
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Let me
It's the
break
best
down this
idea.
scheme as Ben has told it to me.
This is so good. Hold on to your hats, people.
This is the business idea of the century. What you do is,
Oh, should we give it away though?
If someone wants to do it.
is this
Oh,
cool?
that'd be impressive.
Can I put this IP out there?
Yes,
Okay.
all out.
What you do is you go on Gumtree and you find those junk removal ads where someone needs their junk removed, and you go, yeah, I'll do that for X amount of dollars.
Yep.
Then you go to Bunnings and you buy one piece of PVC pipe and you take
That's
their,
really long. It has
It's
to be
really long,
2.4
yep.
meters long.
Okay.
So it doesn't fit in your car.
And then you take their courtesy trailer
Yep.
that they let you use to transport that one piece of PVC
24
pipe,
hours.
that
24 hours, yep.
$5 of PVC pipe.
Yep.
Then you do the rubbish removal with
Yep.
Bunnings trailer.
Yep.
Go to the tip and
Yep.
do it legitimately.
Yep.
Then take the trailer back and return the PVC pipe.
Boom.
That's it.
You've just made money doing a job. Like, it's not a scam. It's just doing a job. Like, you're like, check this scam out. I was like, which bit of that is a scam? You just did a job.
buy a fucking $100 trailer.
You can get a
and you're
single
golden.
axle trailer.
What's that? What's that thing you mentioned? The guys who robbed the bank.
Oh yeah, it's the Key and Peele thing where they're like, oh, we're gonna rob a bank, and then he just describes getting a job at the bank, and then he's like, and 25 years from now, we just walk out of there. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant. Hey, when we came up with it, it was groundbreaking.
I just
I
imagine
still stand by it. Actually, Stu had another good.
I'm
one.
surprised
Actually,
you
we
burned
probably
the
shouldn't
fucking
talk about
studio
the
down.
app.
I can't remember it.
I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up
later.
offline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
not
some
safe
serious
for
IP.
work.
I got 1,000 app ideas.
Yeah, this one's really
Absolutely no ability
one's
to
really
execute.
good.
That's the kicker right there.
Yeah, yep. All
good.
right.
All right, I think well, that's about it. So that's our catch up quarantine
yeah,
podcast.
Davey catch up.
Yep.
We're coming up with business ideas left, right, and center.
Boom, Biz Dev. Davey, thank you very much for joining us again, my man. It is a pleasure to have you
Yeah,
back in the hot
it's
seat.
cool to be
And
back.
to all the listeners, I'm surprised you made it this far.
This was the best one yet.
You get it?
And we didn't. No one
I'm
drank
the
once.
fucking star.
we didn't drink.
No one drank once.
Yeah,
I blame it on you.
I blame it on Davey.
well, you said that you didn't have any beers, and like
We've got
I'm-
wine
I'm a
upstairs.
fucking truffle pig for beers.
Truffle pig.
I'll fucking find them.
On that note, we'll see you all again soon.
Bye.
Enjoy quarantine.
Yeah.